Watching Extraordinary Attorney Woo had been the best 18 hours and 42 minutes of my entire life. The K-drama series currently sits as one of the most watched in Netflix and other streaming sites, and for a good reason. While there is definitely a bittersweet feeling seeing the first season come to an end, we have much to look forward to, as the producers confirmed that we will get to see more of Attorney Woo in their second season. For now, let us look back on some of the lessons that we can learn in the whole series, circling on friendship, true love, family, gender equality, and disability awareness. But before we dive into the video, if you want to watch where I pick the best scenes from the series, you can go click the links in the description below. Also, be sure to leave a like and click the notification bell next to the subscribe button to stay updated for more videos about your favorite K-drama series. Let's get right into it. Friendship. One of the best themes of Extraordinary Attorney Woo is its friendship aspect. The series greatly highlighted the friendship between Young-woo and Dong-gurami, focusing on how the latter supported the attorney in all of her endeavors. As the audience knows, Young-woo has Asperger's syndrome, which makes her have a hard time navigating through common societal processes and conventions. This could make anyone feel frustrated and as if they do not belong simply because they are different from other people. Luckily enough, Young-woo has Gurami to serve as her guide. More than this, she stands by her through both the good times and the bad times, assuring her that she is a friend who will not leave. Gurami is everything that Young-woo could possibly need for a friend. Kind, honest, understanding, and always wants what's best for her. Like her family, Gurami pushes Young-woo to be the best version of her authentic self and acts as a stabilizer during times that societal norms make daily living hard for the young attorney. True friends stick with you through thick and thin, no matter how hard circumstances may be. This is a lesson worth emulating, and we have Gurami to thank for it. True love. Unlike most common misconceptions, the differently abled feel the same emotions that neurotypical people do. As such, they are able to love and show love in ways that are almost similar to the way we do. It can be remembered that in The Blue Night of Jeju, Young-woo broke up with Jun-ho because she felt that her condition would get in the way of providing real happiness to him. This is one of the cases wherein someone in a relationship feels that their partner is better off without them, which is admittedly quite frustrating. While it is messianic at best, it also shows that this kind of perspective is not only present in relationships between neurotypicals, but it also exists among those with partners who belong to the autism spectrum. The couple triumph over this challenge, and the series still excellently portrayed that difficulty in communication can be found in almost all relationships, and if you truly love someone, the best way to resolve this is to work it out and talk to them. Even the wittiest remarks and banters could resolve communication problems and strengthen the bond couples have with each other, making it a way to both honestly say what's on each other's minds and serve as a love language. True love is both found and made, and Extraordinary Attorney Woo showed this perfectly between the two main characters. Family. Much more than a story about forever healthy friendship and love as perceived by someone in the autism spectrum, Extraordinary Attorney Woo also highlights the family's role in a child's success, whether neurotypical or neurodivergent. This concept is best evident with Young-woo's father, Attorney Woo Gong-ho, who served as her motivator and support system all throughout her journey to becoming an excellent lawyer. Despite acknowledging the young attorney's condition and protecting her from the harshness of the society towards the different, Gong-ho never discouraged her from reaching her dreams, even encouraging her to continue having a passion for law. The father-daughter tandem of the series showed us that parents will do everything to support their child. And I think this is one of the most beautiful lessons that could be taken from this. This is a great moral imparted to all of the viewers because it acknowledges that no matter how different one's child may be, every single one born into this world is deserving of a loving and encouraging family that they could turn to in times of trouble. It also shows us that parents build the foundation in which children find their passions for certain things as adults. thus compacting the belief that they are more influential than other factors affecting the way a child grows up. Gong-ho is an epitome of what a father should be to his children, and I hope every watcher sees him as a character worthy of being emulated. Gender equality. In a predominantly male industry, a woman belonging to the autism spectrum no less, achieving success is bound to raise some eyebrows in the workplace. Extraordinary Attorney Woo opens up conversation about gender equality in the Korean society, showing that women are as capable of being successful in the law industry as much as men. Gender inequality has been one of the more underlying themes of the show, but in almost every episode, this is greatly highlighted, not just in a way that people treat the protagonist of the story, but also in the simplest mannerisms of the other characters whom we consider to be background characters. One example of this was when we saw Young-woo meet her first challenge as she went to her first law firm, the revolving doors. We already know that she has Asperger's syndrome, thus her childlike happiness upon seeing the revolving doors was understandable. However, a colleague called her idiot and stupid because of a simple joy. If Young-woo was a man, the guy would have thought the same, yet most likely kept it to himself, or at the very least would not have said it directly. Being that our protagonist is a woman, the colleague found enough ego and guts to call her that on her face, perhaps even wondering what a woman was doing in a place dominated by a male gender. Another example of this in the series is when Young-woo continuously meets success in the cases she handled. But even those whom she is in the same firm with are unhappy, given that she shines much more than them when it came to winning cases. If Young-woo was a man, while envy would still definitely be part of the equation, they would most likely celebrate the success of solving cases. However, since she is a woman, she is seen as more of a threat by her colleagues, debunking the perspective that men are better and more capable than women. All these bad treatments and our extraordinary young attorney still found ways to continue being an excellent lawyer who knew how to stand up and defend what she believes in. The lesson that could be taken from the series in this specific theme is that there is so much that women can do, and the patriarchal society will not be able to stop them. In the modern society, gender limitations are a thing of the past, and male-dominated fields will continue to be penetrated by excellent women making good change in the world. Disability awareness. The unconventional characteristics of the series' protagonist makes a marked difference when it came to shedding light on contemporary topics that are not really brought up in a day-to-day conversation. Extraordinary Attorney Woo, among everything else, opens conversation and debunks misconception about autism and the other conditions belonging to its spectrum. Before the release of the series, the said topic is considered to be taboo, thus almost being one of the things that people should not talk about. Because of this, people usually assume that when one is autistic or has someone in their lives who identifies with the condition, there is an underlying sense of shame and embarrassment, thinking that belonging to the spectrum is not normal and is a valid reason to treat others differently. Additionally, because it is not as discussed as other topics, a lot are not aware of the actual condition, its specifics, and other things people need to know to appropriately accommodate those with autism and create safe spaces for them in the real world. The series definitely had personal impacts among us. It served as a feel-good watch on Netflix, quenching our thirst for TV romance and other tropes we are fond of when watching. But much more than this, Extraordinary Attorney Woo made an impact in ensuring that watchers are now more aware not only of the societal issues included in the K-drama, but also of autism among other people, focusing on their potential, their similarities with us, rather than bringing it into a negative light and focusing on their limitations. It is this exact purpose of the drama that made it remarkable for me, because it teaches us that differently abled persons are also deserving of being seen, heard, and loved as much as the rest of us are. In a world where harshness sometimes overcomes compassion, each of us have a part to play in ensuring that we give our best efforts into making our own societies a safer, more empathetic, more compassionate, and more welcoming place to every person out there. no matter how different they may be from us. All of these lessons I learned from Extraordinary Attorney Woo are quite evident once you watch the whole series. I guarantee that your time will definitely be worth it, as you spend hours rooting for our main character's success, getting jiggly over the sweet moments shared with her special someone, feeling the intensity of her work ethics as she solves one case after another, and cry in the most emotionally breaking scenes that make the K-drama well-rounded and one of the best series currently out there. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. For more K-drama updates, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. If you'd like to share your thoughts on this video and Extraordinary Attorney Woo, feel free to leave a comment below. See you all in my next video.